The Stronger Patents Act addresses a development that occurred a little over 10 years ago and began a little over 10 years ago in the United States. With the creation of the Patent Trial and Appeal Board, an administrative court for evaluating patents, there was a shift of power, if you will, from the courts, the federal courts, which traditionally decided whether a patent is valid or not, to an administrative agency. Suddenly we had a system where both federal courts and judges and administrative judges in the patent office at the same time might look at the same patent and decide whether it's valid or not. And they would use different legal standards. And they can reach different conclusions over the validity of the patent. And they're reviewed under different standards when it goes to a reviewing court to see what happened in the lower tribunal. An anomaly of administrative law that exists nowhere else in the patent systems of other countries, and that has created a power shift away from the courts to a politically accountable administrative agency. That is beginning to play out in ways that are quite a bit of concern to many in the innovative industries, including the life sciences. The Stronger Patents Act would restore that power balance, if you will, by harmonizing the standards that the two tribunals use, right? So in order to decide whether a patent is valid or not, you have to apply the same law at the same stringency. It shouldn't be easier for one tribunal than for the other to reach a decision. So the Stronger Patents Act would harmonize the legal standards that are applied. The Stronger Patent Act would also create what in real estate is called quiet title. So in other words, it would permit a limited number of challenges to the same patent. But after that, the Stronger Patent Act says it's enough, right? Because patent owners too need to be able at some point to rely on the strength of their patent. And if the patent has been challenged a couple of times and survived, then that patent becomes more armor-plated, if you will, and more the kind of thing that businesses can and should rely on to build their businesses and make investments. Very similar to the deed to a piece of land in that sense, which also becomes harder to challenge over the years once you've invested and built a business, if you will, or a home.